I think that historically Slovakia has always had a problem with services.
Yeah.
Um, that's the unfortunate work ethic hangover from the socialist communist
Mm.
revolution
Mm.
there, where the incentive was removed, which is the incentive is if you work more, you can make more, and if you make more, then you can buy more, and
Mm.
and if you buy more, then you have more experiences,
Mm.
and and because that didn't, and that is part of what keeps peace
Mm.
and stops war.
Mm.
The, here's an insane reality. The insane reality is that buying shit stops conflicts,
Yeah.
right? Because if you can discharge your psychological energy
Mm-hmm.
through the acquisition of something interesting, which might or might not be useful, you
Mm.
don't know until you try it, um, then there's less reason for jealousy and greed and
Mm.
conflict and envy and being unfriendly and nasty about things. And and so we need this element to culture. We need to be able to women need to be able to either go to a shop and buy clothes or go online and buy clothes or jewelry
Mm.
or something new or whatever's fascinating or interesting for them. They need to be able to do that because if not they sort of get a lot of the time and
Mm.
frustrated and men to a certain extent are the same. And commerce dissipates the energy in society in a balanced way so that we can all continue and not be at war with each other. And if you look at a
Mm.
lot of war economies, go to the Middle East or certain parts of Africa, and let's exclude the fact that we dropped bombs on there and put them back in the Stone Age, which didn't help. But if you look where there's trade, where people can buy and sell freely, everyone's happy.
Mm.
Everyone's happy, and everyone understands value because they can buy and sell what they want. Where there is no trade and you can't buy and sell freely, people get angry and they get
Mm.
possessive and they want to own everything. And and so having an open economy is part of having a peaceful society. And if you look around the world right now, I think most people will agree that there's increasing conflicts in the last
Mm.
6 months to 1 year. People are increasingly angry. Why are they angry? They're angry because the methods and the ways that they used to live a peaceful and healthy society are not there. The socialization aspects are not there. People can't go to pubs and restaurants in certain places.
Mm.
The shopping aspects are not there. People can't go out and explore. Um, and the gyms in a lot of places are still closed, so people can't go and
Yeah.
work out that
Yeah.
energy for themselves. Now
Mm.
one of those things alone is a little bit of a problem, but you put all three of those things together and then people just get frustrated and they get angry and they get confrontational, and the end result of that is they get hateful and violent. and
Mm.
and so we need an open commercial culture. And basically communism was psychologically depressing for people.
Mm.
People were depressed. There's huge mental problems under communism because people couldn't say what they wanted to say, they couldn't go what they wanted to go, they couldn't buy what they wanted to buy. It was an absolute nightmare. And Slovakia is still experiencing the cultural hangover from that, where the
Yeah.
result is a low quality of service because people don't understand that that it takes time and effort and energy to actually build quality, and you have to do it yourself, right? No one's going to come along and build your business for you. You got to build your own business. Everyone's waiting for somebody else to come and make them successful, and that's not really going to happen. You have to do it yourself. You see, the people who own the restaurants are waiting for the customers to come and make them successful. That's a giant mistake. It's a giant mistake, because you make yourself successful by providing a high quality of service that makes the customer want to return. And that still hasn't, that information hasn't crossed the bridge to Slovakia, where people still have this ego problem of, I have something. It's like, well, no, you got to continue to build it and work with it and provide a greater quality of service. And yes, it's not easy to do that. Scotland, on the other hand, has traditionally provided an extremely high quality of personalized service. I was interviewing a business owner who has a local furniture business, buying and selling furniture and other elements for new houses and households. Now, of course, every business has had a major problem over the last 3 to 4 months, and I was asking him, how did you diversify? How did you get around this problem? And of course, it was a big problem, but one of his solutions was a far more personalized service to people during the lockdown. And what he did was he offered individual people personalized services in terms of sales. He said, my shop is closed to the public, but I can open it for you. If you want to come and buy something, I will personally go to my shop and I will open it so that you personally can have the whole shop to yourself, rather than have it closed completely.
Yeah.
And that worked for him, and everyone felt unique, everyone felt special, and everybody bought something.
Yeah.
Because of that,
and everybody felt, I would say, safe as well.
Yeah, and nobody wanted to have the recent problems that some people still have. Gyms in Britain will not be allowed to open until the end of August.
This year.
Funny guy. Yeah, 2020. Yeah. Yeah. Might as well be 2021. I mean, they keep, as we say in English, they keep moving the goalposts. Yeah, it's like a football. They keep moving the goalposts. The goalposts are here. No, they're over here. No, they're over here. Keep moving the goalposts. With their mad systems of everything. The English government shut down 4 cities and won't let anybody out. This is, I don't know. I think they wake up every morning and just think of the craziest thing. I don't know. I don't know if they're taking cocaine or some weird kind of PCP or what's that new fentanyl or whatever that new drug is from China that's killing everybody. I
know what you are meaning, but I don't remember the name.
Yeah, there's just something that China's exporting that's absolutely horrible, and I don't know if the government are just, I don't know if they put that into all their meals or something, and they just make decisions based on that. It's all very strange, basically. It's too strange even for normal people to even for normal people to discuss. It's just very, very, very bizarre. Anyway, so that was an example. I wanted to give the example of ways around the problem of service. You know, if you can't cater to everybody, then cater to a unique, specialized group of people, but always provide a high level of service, and service is this mixture of care, basically. That's what it is. How much do you care about your customer?
Mm.
You know, it's just somebody, and you understand this. I know that I'm preaching to the converted. I know you understand this, but just somebody coming to you at the end of your meal and saying, "Was everything okay?" That doesn't cost anything, right? It doesn't cost anything to have somebody do that. Come and ask you at the end, "Was everything okay?" Oh, okay. So that wasn't good, and that wasn't good. That wasn't good. Okay, I'm very sorry about that. We'll try to improve on that and make it better next time.
Mm.
We do care about your opinion and stuff, and that Slovakia in many ways still hasn't got to that level of care and service, which is. I went into a shop here locally, and I went to buy something the other day, and they didn't have what I wanted, and I asked them. Oh, I was looking for some fishing nets because I wanted to go
Mm.
fishing with my kids, and I said, "Oh, you don't have any fishing nets?" And the guy said, "Don't worry, wait here. We've got a store in the back. I'll go and see what we've got." And he went away, and he came back 2 minutes later with everything that I wanted. Yeah, he said, "Here you go," and I was like, "Wow, thank you." And I was like, "Thank you to him," and he's like, "No, thank you to you." And when everybody can help everybody out, um, it's it's great. It's great, and it should be like that. And of course, the crisis hasn't helped for the very simple reason that you explained, which is that people want to make 6 months of money in 3 months of work,
Mm.
and that's not going to happen. You're better going back to zero, right? And starting from zero than trying to do double the amounts of profits. The best thing to do, take it as a loss. That's the best thing to do. The 3 months, take it as a loss and move on.
Mm.
You lost that game. You lost that round. You lost. Move on. You lost that fight. Move on. Because if you carry that with you, you will always be behind. Because you'll always be counting what you don't have. When the secret to that is to count what you have, not to count what you don't have. And I don't know. It's people are always going to be confused, but.